me see, get this right here. Wasn't planning on driving to the gym while recording, but we gotta do what we gotta do. I don't know what this guy's up to. That guy was kind of weird. Anyways, so this is what, day 2, we'll call it. We're gonna do legs. So I don't know what my calories are at right now, so I got pretty sick. It's kind of late. It's 10:30 right now. I got sick earlier with like really bad sinus issues, and I had puked up all my breakfast. I had about like 600 calories. I was at already like 100 and some grams of protein, and like I puked up my whole breakfast and didn't have lunch, and then I just ate dinner, and I didn't even honestly count it or anything, just because I was like, man, I haven't even technically ate. So that is where I'm at right now for calories. I weighed myself not in the morning, I weighed myself at night, so it said 242. So I'm guessing like 1 or 2 pounds of that was muscle and the rest is fat, which isn't bad. So that's what, how much did I gain? 12 pounds 12 pounds in a bulk. That's not bad, really. That's not bad. 12 pounds in a bulk. So maybe 1 or 2 pounds of muscle, the rest fat. I mean, like, that's not bad. So, yeah. So that's what we'll just go at, 242. And I've been seeing a lot of people like, oh man, I'm gonna do keto. I'm gonna do paleo. I'm gonna do blah 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 blah. And it's like, man, don't fall for those freaking stupid fad diets. Just don't do it. Just do a calorie deficit. That's all you need to do. You can still enjoy all the food that you want. Well, not all the food you want. You can't go crazy, right? But you can still enjoy a lot of food. So like, you're like, if I want McDonald's or say I want Taco Bell, I can fit that in my macros for the day, right? But if you're on keto and you're going so strict, you can't go have McDonald's on keto. Like, technically, if you just got the, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if they lettuce wrap their burgers there or anything, but I don't know. It's just that time of year, and then you got those people that are going to be selling you their, oh, here's, my best workout routine that I did to gain all these, or to get shredded and get these abs, and it's like, man, don't buy people's plans like that, and don't fall for that stuff. Half those guys are on gear, and they're not going to tell you that. And the only way that you're going to get abs is if you are in a calorie deficit for a significant long time, and you get down to a low body percent fat. That's all abs are. It's just getting to a low body percentage. Sure, you can build abs. There's ab workouts you can do to help build your abs. But at the end of the day, if you want abs, you just have to lose a lot of fat. You got to get rid of all that fat. You got to get under, I think it's like under 10% body fat. That you have to get under for your abs to start showing like fully. So don't fall for all those like, oh, here, buy my plan. Here's this and blah 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 blah. This is the best way to lose weight. This is the best way to lose fat. Man, just avoid all that. Just go watch Sam Solik. Go watch Trend Twins. Go watch, Rich's old videos, Rich Piano, all his old content. Go watch, who else is some good people to watch? I'd say Ziz, but there's not much, like, Ziz videos they're not really out there much anymore. But at the end of the day, it's just calories in versus calories out. Tonight, I don't know what my macros are going to end up like or anything like that, which really sucks. But it is what it is. Sometimes you just get sick and you just try to do the best you can do, Tonight on legs, I was going to try to do 1,000-pound leg press tonight, but probably not now with the way I've been sick. I think I finally got myself just rehydrated just like 2 hours ago. I was pretty dehydrated too from puking, and I was puking a lot because a lot of the stuff will drain from up here into my stomach. And I don't know if that's because I added milk back into my diet. So I added 0% milk back into my diet for like my protein shakes and stuff. And now I'm starting to have like a lot of congestion and like sinus issues. So I think I'm just gonna go back to ground turkey. Like tonight was spaghetti with like with protein noodles and ground turkey in it instead of ground beef. So I think I'm just gonna go back to mainly just eating ground turkey. Just ground turkey for everything. Eggs in the morning, and then just ground turkey. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So New Year's is just what? How many days away now? 4 days away. How many days is away, Megan?
How many days what?
For New Year's?
Oh my gosh, until New Year's?
Yeah, was it 3 or 4 days?
4 days.
4 days until New Year's. That's when the gym's gonna get packed. And you'll get a lot of people like, you'll get some people that stay and they'll actually stick with their goals, but what I would say by February is when a lot of people will start leaving.
Yeah.
Which just kind of sucks. Like, I think the more people we can get to start going to the gym, the better. Just so people can work on their health, their cardio, their muscles. I have a couple friends right now that I'm actually trying to help, but they're not patient. So this stuff's just not going to happen overnight, and that's one thing that I had to learn to get the arms that I have. Because a lot of people ask me like, "Oh man, how do you have such big arms? You know, your arms are huge." It's like, man, that took me 3 years of consistently being in the gym to get the arms to where they're at. And I was training them twice a week with no rest days. And I did that for no rest days for a long time. I think for a year. So that's where I kind of take. Well, there we go. You guys went flying, whatever. So that's where I kind of take Sam Solik's approach on that. I agree with him. I don't think you really need rest days. I think they're kind of pointless. Like, and if you're gonna take a rest day, like, make it an active rest day. Don't make it to where it's just a complete lazy rest day. Like, at least go for walks and stuff like that. But I don't know. I've done good on no rest days, even though now Saturday and Sundays are my rest days. So tomorrow's 2 rest days, but they're going to make them active. So I'm going to still do cardio, stuff like that, light cardio. Oh man. This pre is starting to kick in now. Yesterday just was not working for me. It was not working. So, just kind of the same stuff that I've been talking about before. Just, if you're on a bulk, make sure you're getting your protein in. Eat your meals. If you're if you're on a cut, just stay in that deficit, and it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while to see results. Like, I'm not going to see results from this cut until probably I probably won't see any results until probably mid-January, the beginning of February, to be honest with you. So it's just one of those things where it's like, it is what it is. So it just takes a lot of time. Oh no. Okay, I don't like to talk trash about people, but if you're gonna go to the gym, please wear freaking deodorant or like take a shower. Like, please. Like, and I'm not even gonna go there, but just if you're gonna go to the gym, at least put some deodorant on, because just have respect for other people that are at the gym. because they don't want to smell you. There's actually a lot of people right now. Gotta sit here and let this kick in a little bit more. Alright. Tomorrow the Broncos play, so hopefully I got my Elway jersey on. Hopefully the Broncos win tomorrow. What else is going on? Not much else. Just trying to stay in that deficit. So like I said, today I'm not really going to know where I'm at. So I'm just kind of guessing. So I think dinner was around, I'm going to say like 800 calories, if not a little bit more. And then I had crackers, so I probably had about 200, 230, probably about 240 calories worth of crackers to help my belly. Then I had some 45 calorie pieces of bread. So I'm probably about, I'm going to say probably 1,700 calories right now. And my protein is probably super low. But when I go back to my mom's apartment, because that's where I chill a lot before I pass out in the 4Runner, I want to go back there and I want to eat some spaghetti again for my post meal. And then get to bed. Get up in the morning and do cardio. Or just some type of walking around a lake or anything like that. So I don't know if I'll do a video tomorrow and Sunday. I might skip those days for videos. I'm not too sure yet because I'm not going to be doing any lifting. So let's get in there and start on legs. Alright, the music's pretty loud, so I'm going to have to do some weird stuff to muffle it. So if my voice sounds weird, that's why. So I'm going to get copyright strike. Alright, I'm just going to sit here and spam leg extensions. I already did warmed up. Make sure you warm up. Alright, I'm going to go super heavy on this one. We're going to max out. I don't want to hear anything about ego lifting because new study shows that ego lifters actually gain more muscle. That 9 up. Whew. All right, done with the leg presses and now on to the leg curls. You don't have to honestly do too much when you're in a cut. Let's do, I'm not going to max it out right now just because I'm feeling the weakness from being sick and being in the cut. I realized I just called that leg curls, those leg extensions earlier, or whatever I said. Leg press. I don't know what I said. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, I'm just gonna spam these a couple more times and go to leg press. All right, so this is gonna be about 823 pounds, right? 823. Oh, my hot sister's over here helping me out. Let's see here. I gotta get a good song though. Should we play some Liddell? What should we play? Liddell. What should we play? Like a Prayer, Bulletproof. What should we play? Dynasty. Play Dynasty for this one. 823 pounds. We'll see how good my calf and my leg holds up. My sister's got to spot me though. You're gonna spot me, right? Sister, you're gonna spot me, right? Don't worry, she's just a stepsister. Stepsister. Megan, you're gonna spot me, right? Come on, Jubba. I should be okay though. Alright.
Good job.
I'm just gonna sit here for a little bit
Just
and
sit there.
spam,
Just sit there.
not this much weight, but spam leg press and then I'm done. Thank it up. Alright, we're gonna do the pose down. They took my posing room away. Whoa, pump check. You see it good, sister?
Yeah.
They don't even look that pumped right now. They feel pumped. Look at those calves. I didn't even have to work on calves much. Look at that. I've been blessed with really good calves and legs. That's what I get for playing offensive lineman during football. Defensive lineman stuff. Safety. Kind of was all over the place. Doesn't take much when you're on a cut to get a pump. You honestly just want to come in, get 8 to 12 sets in, and be done. Here's what my belly's looking like. Still got a little bit of loose in there. Don't get too excited.
Too late.
I'm getting too excited.
Too late.
All right, legs done with. Let's get back to the car so I can get back to my mom's and eat some spaghetti. So let's talk about that lift a little bit. I couldn't really talk well in there. Music's so dang loud. Because I'm gonna have to muffle the sound, so sorry if that sounds bad. But anyways, so let's talk about ego lifting. So there was a study, because I've taken like personal training courses and stuff like that, and I try to keep up with on all the changes. It's always changing. I can't remember where the source is. You'll have to Google it. But a new study came out and said perfect people who get their form perfect compared to people who will just lift really heavy and kind of swing and not have perfect form, that people call ego lifters, they do gain a little bit more muscle than the person who's sitting there trying to do it perfect. So I don't want to hear all this bull crap about, oh, you're ego lifting and you're going to hurt yourself and that's not, you're not going to gain as much muscle. No. That's not what the new studies are showing. So ego lifting is in. Science-based lifting, well, I guess it's still science-based lifting, but I don't know. You don't have to be perfect. Now a lot of people are going to be like, oh, well, you're going to hurt yourself. Dude, you can hurt yourself. Like, you want to know my story of how I hurt my leg? It wasn't powerlifting. It wasn't lifting tons of weight. I was walking at work and I slipped and fell down the stairs, and that's how I tore ligaments, and I have nerve damage and neuropathy in my right leg. And I have to take pain medicine and all this stuff for it now. That's how I hurt myself. You can hurt yourself doing anything. Now, that's where I say I wouldn't do 1 rep maxes. You want to avoid injury, yeah, of course. But man, if you can do at least 5 reps on it, even though that's like people say that's ego lifting, I say go for it. Now, don't sue me when you get hurt, but do it at your own risk. You might get injured, but like do it smartly. Like, okay, today I didn't go for 1,000 pounds because 1, I was sick earlier. Oh, there goes my camera again. 1, I was sick earlier, and 2, my food intake is not that good right now. So I knew if I was going to go for that 1,000 pounds, the chances of me hurting myself are increased by a lot. So I went to 823 where I felt comfortable. I don't even know how many reps I did. I did what, 6? Do you know how many?
How many what?
Reps I did for 823 pounds?
Like
6?
close to
Was it 6 or 7?
7?
6 or 7. So that's where I felt good. And I felt like I could have gotten more reps, but I stopped myself because I don't want to get hurt. But that's where you gotta listen to your body. Like, if you feel something weird going on, then don't go super heavy. Don't ego lift. Don't, you know what I mean? Just listen to your body and it'll tell you. So it will freaking tell you. Just listen to your body. If you feel something off, you feel something weird, then don't do it. Hold back and maybe go back in a couple weeks and try it again. You know what I mean? Because that's where I think where people get injured on, like, 1 rep PRs, or like they feel something weird's going on with their muscle or their tendon, or they feel a little sore and then they still push it, and then that's when normally they'd get injured. So if you're feeling good, like, go for it. That's what I'm saying. But leg day down. So tomorrow is just gonna be, like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna do videos on Saturday and Sundays, just because, well, you guys will be, this will come out on a Saturday, but I don't know if I'll record on Saturday and Sundays, just because it's like very light, active workouts for kind of like my rest days. So I don't take full rest days. I still do active rest days where I'm walking or cardio or stretching, just light stuff, maybe like push-ups, pull-ups, some like circle training where it's like not too much demanding on my body. And yes, I could do pull-ups. I can only do 2, but I can do pull-ups. So that's what I do. See, it's like my nose is starting to act up again. I don't think it's a cold or anything like that. It's just like sinus issues. So now that all that I got to do now is go to my mom's, eat some spaghetti with it's like protein noodles and ground turkey. I'm not even feeling that hungry, but I'm gonna still eat a little bit because I honestly feel like puking again. But I'm gonna eat a little bit and then go find a place to park and jump back here and get my 8 hours of sleep. Get up, do fasted cardio. Same thing every day. Just count my calories. Try really hard to stay in that deficit. I don't know what else to add. Sit here and downgrade my hot sister to camera woman because she's not lifting weights hardly anymore, so she's just gonna be the camera bitch. Sorry for cussing. I probably shouldn't cuss, but try to keep it family friendly on here, I guess. But that's pretty much it. Just get your 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Eat your meals. Count your calories. Get your lifts in. Take your creatine. What else? It doesn't matter if you're natural or not. Technically, if you take creatine, you're not natural. So if you're trying to like stay away from like TRT just so you don't lose your natural card, honestly, that it's stupid unless you're trying to compete naturally. Just you know, get your TRT tested. I wouldn't say go more than TRT. Just take TRT. Like you'll feel so much better, so amazing. Then you got your peptides like your BPC 157 for healing, which I might start doing that, to be honest, with my calf, because I got to get the whole MRI done, and that's why I didn't work on calves today, because my calf is still freaky. Something's still going on, and that might just be that nerve damage and all that stuff going on. And you want to know how I hurt that too? You want to know how I hurt my calf? I was walking again. So I went into church. I went to a church and played volleyball, or not volleyball, dodgeball with a lot of like Down syndrome kids and stuff. And I was walking, and when I was walking, my calf sucked up and then went back down, and I was just walking. It just tightened, sucked up, and then went back down. And then I couldn't put any pressure on this leg for like a week. So that just goes to show you, I was just walking again, man. No, that's why I hurt myself. But yeah, my sister, she has Down syndrome, so we go to church, and so she can play with all the other kids. But anyways, we're gonna call it on this video, and I might see you guys tomorrow. I might not. I don't know. It just all depends. I know you guys can't really see me right now. I got to get a better setup for when I'm in the vehicle. I didn't really want to record the videos while driving. I wanted to be parked, but right now I'm kind of in a time thing where I need to hurry up and get back. So, but all right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Or well, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see.